Hi guys, welcome to another video. Actually, it's December. It's the gifting season. This topic addresses the people who, for the most part, not a lot of people would understand. And they are musicians, especially guitarists. Now, for those of you who know guitarists, you don't know what to buy for them. It seems that they have everything. They always say that, oh, I have enough of this, you don't need to buy me anything. But trust me, as a guitarist, we know that we want more. It's just that we don't talk to people. We don't say to them, oh, actually I wanted this, and it costs thousands of ringgit or dollars for if you're in the US or whatever. Here I am today to save your wallet and your life and your relationships. So here are 5 items that you can get for your guitarist friend which they actually use and they actually want. Number 1, picks. These are picks. See, like this one. So it comes in different shapes and sizes. So why I say picks? Because regardless of how many picks they have, they will want more. And a pro tip, if you are not a musician and you were to give them a bunch of picks like this one, they will appreciate you even more as a friend. I can tell you, because I have a friend of mine who is not a musician, got me these Jimi Hendrix picks from Dunlop. They're quite nice and they're a very novelty item for guitarists. Prices for these, if you search around Sweely, would be around 38 to 50 ringgit. Not that expensive. One more extra tip I can give you is that you can probably just get these Jim Dunlop normal Jazz 3 picks, which are my favorite by the way. They are pretty much normal. They don't have any sense of novelty to them. So if you can, even though they're cheap, but I would recommend, if you can, get something that spices it a little bit, like for example the pick that I just showed you. If you're a non-musician and your friend who you're going to give to has no idea that you know a bit about music as a whole, if you get them these, you're good to go. You are someone special to them. I can guarantee you that. Number 2, strings, guitar strings. This is not Malaysian. This is not from Malaysia. I still got it from the UK. Stores would actually sell them maybe around like 35 to 50 ringgit. Yeah, pretty much the same prices as these if you can find them. I'm going to teach you something about guitar strings that you may not know. So with these guitar strings, as you can see here, these are the numbers 11 to 54. These are the string thicknesses of the guitar strings. Now these are pretty heavy strings because I play a lot of metal music. If you want a safe bet for your guitar strings, just buy anything that has 0.09 here on top. Then you should be good. A little tip though, if you know the type of music your friend plays, then it'll be helpful. This is my general tip. For metal, country or heavy sounding music, if you can, get them a string gauge of 0.9 and above. I think about like 0.10 or 0.11 would be perfect for them. But if they're just playing pop, rock meaning pretty much like Guns N' Roses, Slash, or anything that doesn't sound too heavy for your ears, then you can get the 0.09 one. It's pretty safe bet. If you want to up your game amongst your musician friends or your guitarist friends, get them strings. They will love you forever. Third one, string cleaners and lubricants. You can see here, it says string cleaner and lubricants. As you see, there's a cloth here and there's a kind of a thing here. So what this string cleaner and lubricant does, it pretty much says it out of the tin. So it cleans and lubricates the strings so that not only the string is clean, but also it lubricates the strings, making it much easier to play. And that's the dream of every guitarist that you can imagine. Silky smooth, clean strings. A lot of sweat actually builds up on our fingers and calluses, and it goes around the neck of the guitar and also the strings. So when you play that over time, when you don't clean it up, it has a lot of gunk. So the strings won't actually sound fresh, and eventually it will deteriorate the sound of the instrument, especially if you play acoustic. You don't have to buy a GHS brand. You can pretty much buy anything that says a string cleaner or lubricants. They come in many shapes and sizes, so it doesn't matter what brand or how you buy them, but they know what it's for. And trust me, if you were to buy this, man, you are a friend to be kept with forever. 4, tuners. I would actually recommend these tuners. These are Pitchhawk G2 cogs. Now what this does is that it actually hooks up to the head of the guitar and it makes sure that the guitar is in tune all the time. Now why would I choose cog? Because I have another one, I won't say the name. This one I just bought recently and it just broke on me. But cogs, I've had it for like around a year or so and it hasn't run out of battery so far. And I played like around 5 or 6 gigs with it. Pretty much stays in tune. In fact, actually you'll be surprised that a lot of gigging guitarists, they don't have their own tuners. They would actually borrow other bands' tuners. So if you were to give a friend, a guitarist friend of yours, a tuner, then I can guarantee you will have a smile in your face. But I think you can get this easily around 70 to 80 ringgit. It's pretty cheap. The most useful thing to have in a guitarist arsenal, because you will not only be a hero in your band, you also be a hero to other bands. To guitarists, tuning is very important before they play other shows. You just save a guitarist's life. The fifth one and the last one is actually a capo. Now, what's a capo? It's spelled C-A-P-O. You've seen this, right? A lot of people like Ed Sheeran and people who play, especially who play acoustics, use them. Now what it does, get the idea. You can even hear and see that it's a very useful thing to have, and how this can be a useful tool for acoustic session players. And it's pretty inexpensive too. Oh, this one, if you want to get this particular model, it's around 110 ringgit, just 10 ringgit slightly above the recommended budget. If you were to search for other alternatives, there are plenty of good alternatives which are priced less than 100, even 25 ringgit. But seriously, if you're an acoustic player and you gave them this capo, you will make their day. Bonus, 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 bonus. This is a gift where you pretty much don't need to pay anything at all to get, really. It's pretty inexpensive. It's available anywhere. You don't need to even spend anything, pretty much. And that is these things. Any metal small casing, usually you find it in a lot of candy stores and 7-Elevens, like they sell Tic Tacs or they sell mints. Keep those and give it to your friend as an extra gift. They will keep picks inside. These are very, very useful for guitarists regardless. Give it to them and seriously, it will be appreciated across the board. That's it for this video, everyone. Thank you for watching.